Hello, once more again. Welcome back to the Diverse Learning Institute, Germany. I'm Ivan Slokomana, your instructor or teacher or tutor of German language. And I always say German made simple. You're going to have it the easiest way. And here we are, DLI. Now, I've always announced that you need to get this book. This is one of the best books. I want to show it there. I think you can see one of the best books you can utilize if you want to learn German language. Okay, you get it? So we are done with lesson 1 or chapter 1, Guten Tag, and so on. Okay, now you are able to introduce yourself and you are able to communicate, okay, when you're right here in Deutschland. Today, we continue with chapter 2 or lesson 2. So what's the next lesson? Here we are. It's all about families. Meine Familie. Meine Familie. Of course, you can even tell by now what it means in English. My family. Now, as usual, that's my system. I cannot just continue with the book, okay? Stories without giving you a full update about the grammatic aspect behind this topic. So what I'm going to do is that we're going to start with the grammar and conjugation, okay? Or in German, Grammatik und Konjugation. So I'm going to share my screen and get back to my page. So here we go. Now look at this page here. Okay, what you're seeing is what we're going to find right inside the lesson. Grammatik und Kommunikation. Grammatic and communication. Now you're supposed to be masters of grammar since we've done this topic already, but I'm going to give you some reflections of what we're going to meet in this chapter. Grammatik. 1. Possessive article. Possessive articles. We did this topic. Possessive articles, to possess something. Okay, how do you change, okay, the verbs, and how do you change the ending of that possessive article? Here we've got mein or meine, dein or deine, ihr or ihre. Now, remember what I said last time, okay? I remember we looked at mine and meine. Then I gave you some kind of homework to research on other possessive articles. These are some of the other possessive articles. So, in any case, if you are addressing, okay, somebody or something which falls under there, I'm going to show you this, which falls under this article here, there, then you're going to say mine without e at the end of mine, okay? If you are possessing something which is feminine, you're going to, with feminine, remember, goes with D, okay? You are going to say meine. You are going to add the last E. If you are possessing something that falls under these articles, das, it behaves the same as there. You're just simply going to say mine without E at the end. So what brings E at the end is this. Der, das, and plural. Okay, don't forget, and plural. Remember das Auto. Where is this? Das Auto. This is singular. The car. Okay? If I want to say my car, I'm going to say mein Auto. It's one car. Mein Auto. Plural, many cars. The cars. We did this already. Die Autos. So the autos, the cars, if I want to say my cars, now I want to say my cars, I'm going to say meine Autos. Why meine with E? Because D has come in, because it is plural. Do not forget about that. Okay, I want to move that. Getting back to our page. Here we go. So this is the example. Dein means your. Okay, your. Informal, okay, no respect here, your. So, your car, we say dein Auto, your car, dein Auto. Why dein without E? Because of das Auto, okay? Remember, let's say your wife, Frau, die Frau, we said die Frau is feminine. So you're going to bring in the letter E at the end. Deine Frau. Deine Frau. As simple as all that. That's informal. So now if you are talking to somebody, this is ihr. Ihr is also your, but in this case, formal. Okay? So you can tell somebody, your car. Ihr Auto, ihr Auto. If that's somebody, you get a point here, is possessing that car, which falls under das Auto. If he has got two cars, okay, becomes die Autos. So it's going to be ihre Autos. Okay, families, if I want to say my brother, remember brother, Bruder in German, Bruder, der Bruder. So I can say mein Bruder. If I want to say my mother, mother is die Mutter. Mutter is mother. I'm going to say meine Mutter. Why? Meine Mutter, because of feminine. So always feminine brings this last letter E. Okay? Your brother, dein Bruder. Your sister is feminine. Deine Schwester. Okay? Respect form. Your, let's say, your brother, ihr Bruder. When you are addressing somebody, in formal terms. Your sister, okay? Your sister, ihre Schwester. As simple as all that. So in any case, just reflect anything you're talking about to classify it. Where does it belong? In which articles? Okay? Der, die, or das. Then what comes, the prefix, what comes in front, the possessive article will succumb to what you are talking about here. As simple as all that. Here we go. Now, look at this here. I hope you are able to see. Let me check my giant screen is clear. You are able to see as well. Masculine, neutral, feminine, plural, also plural in English. Now, let's see how this writer or this person is addressing possessive articles. Mein Bruder. You know reason why mein Bruder. Mein Kind. Also, mein without E. Why? Neutral is always das. Okay? Das. Feminine, meine Tochter. See, the E is highlighted. Meine Tochter. Plural, meine Kinder. Remember, one is kind. Plural, you add ER, Kinder. Okay? So from mine to meine, because it is plural, it becomes, in any case, die Kinder. Singular, das Kind. Plural, die Kinder. Therefore, die Kinder, meine Kinder. As simple as that. So that was for me. Now you are addressing to somebody you are talking to in informal situation. You are talking to a second person. Dein Bruder. This person maybe is showing you some photos, okay? Showing you some photos, then probably you are trying to guess. You can simply say, Dein Bruder, your brother, without E. Dein Kind, your child. Kind means child. Deine Tochter, your daughter. E comes in because of feminine. Deine Kinder, your children. This comes in, E comes in because of plural. Remember, E comes in plural or D. That's it. Now, from informal, we go to formal now here, maybe in the offices. Your brother, ihr Bruder. Ihr Kind, your child. Ihre Tochter. And you have to mention the last E. Don't pronounce, English speakers, normally you want to swallow what is at the end, like we do in English. But in German, you have to pronounce it, produce it, let somebody hear that you know what you're talking about. Okay? Ihre Tochter. Ihre Kinder. As simple as that. These other things I want. Please, you can stop the video and check it out what I've talked about, okay? And compare to the possessive articles, which we did, if you aren't very sure. But my explanation, I'm pretty sure, is so easy and quite cool to follow easily. For the next one here, I don't think I want to take 2 minutes here because we've done all these. Verb conjugation, verb conjugation. You know, this is the verb leben. Remember what it means, leben? To live, okay? To live, where to live, okay? Heißen, what something or what a person is called. Sprechen, that is to speak. I'm just showing das gemacht. We have done already that. Now I'm trying to get more into using German language. So, if you say ich, I live, okay? Ich lebe, you know the process or you know the rules. Du, the same verb, I'm going down. Du lebst. Du ends with st. Er or sie, er, remember, is he, sie is she. Lebt, reference. When you talk about somebody, I'm talking to a second person about a third person, okay? Like Martin lives in Hamburg. I can say lebt in Hamburg or lebt in Deutschland. He lives in Germany. Okay? Represents Martin. Still, if I talk about Mary or Maria, I'm going to say sie lebt in Hamburg. Maria lebt in Hamburg oder Maria lebt in Deutschland. Wir leben, we live. Lebt. Lebt. Here now is, in this case, plural. Okay? Plural. Lebt. Sie respect. Sie leben. or plural as well, sie leben in Deutschland. So the principle here, I'm shading it, represents the same principle here, represents the same principle here. Okay, we've done this topic. I don't want to dwell much on it. Now, let's, even here, it is the same thing. We've done already this, okay? Sein, to be, haben, this is also a verb just like here. We've done that. Get back to the other topic. Now, I want to get down back to the starting point of this lesson. Meine Familie. So here we go. Back to our book. Capitals right, chapter 2. Meine Familie. You know the reason why now somebody is saying meine Familie, okay? Because family means die Familie, okay? Die Familie, that's the article. So meine Familie. Here we go. Gibt's einen junger Mann hier und Frau hier vielleicht. Vorgeschrieben means episode. Pause ist super. Pause, in English, we also say that pause is super or break is super. So these people, they are at break. Now, let's check here. Eins, sehen Sie die Fotos an. You know what it means here. Sehen is to see. See the photos. Was meinen Sie? Was ist richtig? Kreuzen Sie an. Very important to understand the meaning. This is how the text or exam comes as well. Was meinen Sie? Meinen. Here I'm going to share it. Okay. What do you think? What's your opinion? Okay. Or can you guess? In any case, what do you think? Was ist richtig? Richtig, you know it already, means correct. Was, what is correct? Kreuzen Sie an. So, what is correct? Kreuzen Sie an means cross out, put a cross. Okay? Here they are asking, because you are trying to guess, you know, regarding these photos here. This is Tim and this is Lara. Now, look at what they are writing here. Eins, Nummer eins, Tim, so we have to guess between this sentence and that sentence. Tim ist Laras Deutschlehrer. Or Tim lernt auch Deutsch. 3 or 2, Tim und Lara haben Pause. Oder Tim und Lara lernen Deutsch im Park. Now, I want to explain here. Tim ist Laras Deutschlehrer. Now, look at here. Deutschlehrer, please take notes all the time when you meet new words. Deutsch, you know, is German. Lehrer, the last part here. Lehrer means teacher. Okay? Now we are saying Lehrer because Tim is masculine, is a man. If the teacher is a woman, this is how it is with professions in German. Normally we end, for women, we end with IN or auf Deutsch EN. If it's a woman here, it's going to be Deutschlehrerin. You are going to add this to the end. But we can't add now because Tim is masculine. Like manager, also in German, manager, we use manager. Manager is a man. Managerin is a woman. Director, director, like director. Director is a man. Directorin is a woman. So when you are in the bus or you are in town in Germany here, you see the placards, they're advertising for jobs. If they have just written director. If you are a woman, please don't even apply. They are only looking for men. Okay? If you see directoring, men don't even apply. They are looking for women. But if you are looking for both, they are going to write director / IN, then both. That is a point I want you to take note here. Now, ist means is. Tim is Lara's Deutschlehrer. Tim is Lara's German teacher. Now, there's no apostrophe here. In German language, we don't use possessive apostrophe. Like in English, we put on top. John's book, we put apostrophe, or Peter's book, or Maria's with apostrophe house. No, apostrophe, we remove it in German language. When we are possessive, we just add S direct, like here. Lara's Deutschlehrer. Okay? Take note of that. No apostrophe. Tim lernt auch Deutsch. Now, lernt, this here, verb, is coming from lernen, lernen. But why are we saying lernt? It's ending with T. I already mentioned this. Because we are talking about Tim, reference point. Remember? Lernt. Okay? Ist. He eats. So all the time when we use a verb with the reference or Z, end that verb with letter T, like in this case. Okay? So Tim lernt auch Deutsch. Tim learns also German. Okay? So don't forget that S, when you speak in English, that's why I'm saying, if this course is meant for the English speakers, if you're an English speaker, you're going to easily understand everything here. So that S you add to the English verb, like I come from Zambia, but Mustafa comes from Afghanistan. That's my colleague at work. Comes. That S I'm adding in English, in German, it brings T. In German, it brings T. Ich komme aus Zambia or Zambia. Comes T. Kommt aus Afghanistan. You have understood. Pretty good. Here we go. Now, 2 or 2. Tim und Lara haben Pause. Now look here. Tim alone, we are ending the verb here, learned, with T. But in plural form, Tim und Lara, in plural form, don't end the verb with T. End the verb with EN. Take that word. End the verb with EN in plural form. Tim und Lara haben Pause. Meaning they are having a break or they are having a pause. Or Tim und Lara lernen Deutsch im Park. They are here, these two guys, lernen. You see, again, the verb ends with EN. Lernen Deutsch im Park. Why? Because of plural. As simple as that. Okay, here we go. Oh, lernen Deutsch im Park. In the park. Just the same as park in English. Here we go. These are the CDs. Please, if you don't have this book, you want to get one so that you can access the CDs. Okay? Hören Sie und vergleichen Sie. Listen and compare. Vergleichen is to compare. Write down. New verb. But we don't have a CD. It's all right. I'm interested at the moment in unveiling what is behind the language. Listening, you want to listen at your own time. Try, hören Sie noch einmal und ordnen Sie zu. Listen, noch einmal means once more. And ordnen, zu ordnen. We talked about this. Ordnen is to make order, okay? Make things in order, okay? Like in this case, you are going, after you've listened, you are going to listen what is Tim talking about and what is Lala talking about. Then you're going to fill out the blanks here, okay? For instance, Tim here, land, Canada. Land, you know, land means country. So I think Tim here says, ich komme aus Canada. I come from Canada. Stadt, remember, Stadt means city. We don't know until you listen to the city. City maybe Lublin, Poland, Ottawa. But these, I mean, you can use some simple geography. I was not good at geography, but Poland, this is Poland. Lublin, this is another country. I think Canada is Ottawa. But you want to listen to the city, don't worry about that. Lara, land. She has talked in the city where she comes from. Which country? You're going to pick from here. Stadt, city, you as well going to pick from the CD here. Let's continue. So das ist Tim und das ist Lara. Here we go. CD is noch einmal. CD is once more. We call the CDs, but don't worry. I'm giving you the meaning and the interpretation of the language here. German made simple. Drei or three. Das ist meine Familie. This is my family. Okay? Hören Sie noch einmal und ordnen Sie so. Listen once more and put things in order. This is my alarm saying that my lesson is over. I'm going to meet you right in the next lesson. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Evans Lukomana signing off. My alarm is just calling me out.